How should a man deal with emasculation if his partner makes much more money?
Well, that is a problem that he's doing to himself. That's a mindset issue. If your girl makes more money than you should be proud of her and you should have fun
I
with
agree.
it in a way that communicates like, babe, I think I'm gonna quit my job. It's like, why? Because you make six figures and I'm only making 50 grand a year. It's like, this is what I always dreamed of. I can now be a
What?
kept man. I can,
Gross.
I've already been talking to a pool company about putting a pool and a jacuzzi in.
Dude,
So
that's
when you're
beta
at work slaving
energy.
away, I can be in the pool in the backyard playing
I'll
with
be
the
your pool
dogs
boy.
and the cats. And of course, I'll mow the lawn and do those things. But
So he has an allowance?
this is great. And I
Oh,
want an
yeah.
allowance and I
That's
want a
beta
car
energy.
as well. And but still, when you get home and I'm expecting dinner on the table, bro.
Ooh.
What?
And have fun
That's
with
kinda
it.
gross.
So the point being is you have fun with it. You don't let it, because that guy right there, the way he's thinking, he's gonna,
already been
she can
emasculated.
feel it.
Yeah.
And she can feel that, because I've known a lot of very successful, beautiful alpha type women that are killing it in their careers. And the big problem they have is that most men are totally intimidated and they feel inadequate and they communicate it all the time. Even when they meet guys that are also wealthy and successful, these guys want them to completely stop what they're doing. Or, and one girl I used to date, she was helping to run her family's company that had been in her family for generations. And she's like, he wants her to quit and basically come and be a stay at home mom. And she loved what she did. Her whole family, all the wives, the aunts, the mothers, the uncles, the dads, everybody worked in the business.
That sounds kind of controlling.
Exactly. So he feels inadequate because he's like, I want to take care of you, and I want
Well, he
put.
can still be an alpha male even though she makes more money. Him being an alpha male is supporting her and trying to. I mean that you don't have to like be up to her level, but just support her.
Yeah. I feel that the chances of that backfiring for him are pretty likely.
Yeah, because he's
Very high.
communicating, I'm not worthy, I don't deserve you. I mean, what he should be focusing on is his own career.
Yeah.
Because you get paid based upon the value that you bring to the marketplace. So you want to grow your reserve of knowledge and you want to develop your gifts, your skills, and your talents and get a raise or start a business on the side, whatever it takes to be to improve. Because she's going to want to see that you want to improve yourself. That even though you make twice as much money, you tease her about it in a playful way, and you go to dinner. It's like, hey, babe, this is on you. They're gonna want to make double the money or whatever it happens to be in a fun, playful way, and have a good time with it. And that communicates that you're not intimidated by, but you're amused by it. But also, you want to let her know that you're proud that she's killing it as well. But as a man, you should be striving to get to the point where you can do even better than her.
Well, what
So
if
you shouldn't take it as a slight to your manhood or your masculinity. You should take it as a compliment that a high achieving, beautiful woman doesn't give a damn that you make half of what she does. She's with you because you act like a man enough. You're masculine enough consistently that she wants to be with you. But if you start consistently acting like you don't deserve to be there and you're intimidated or butthurt about her making more, she's going to lose attraction for you and then dump you pretty quickly. So, dude needs to step up his game. I would suggest that he reads Mastering Yourself, which that's my second book.
Yeah.
It teaches you how to align your life with your true calling and reach your full potential. Stuff about negotiating, salary, building companies, running companies, all that stuff. Everything I've learned, like the best knowledge I've learned in life, I put into this book. And so sounds like you need to fill in your knowledge gap and help grow your confidence and focus on what you need to do as a man and not whine about the fact that your girl makes more than you, but be proud of it and celebrate it and tease her about it and get her to pay for more things. Like, baby, you should take me out on a shopping spree today.
Also, a man who's independent is pretty attractive.
Yeah, but some people let's say one man's a vet and his wife is a lawyer. A lawyer and a vet, the lawyer's probably going to make more money than the vet.
Yeah,
So,
but
but you're still getting the enrichment and fulfillment for each for each
And he's
person.
independent too. That's what I'm
But
saying.
that, yeah,
he
but
works independently.
A lot of those female lawyers are pretty masculine. I have a really good friend of mine.
yeah,
He made a lot of money, multi millions, tens of millions of dollars years
Pete's
ago.
sister is a
And he had a
lawyer.
girlfriend that he was dating who was a lawyer, and she wanted to get married, and she says, I want a prenuptial agreement that says, if you cheat on me, I get all your money.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, and she was totally matter of factly, she thought in her wacky way of thinking that this was an okay thing to propose and that it was reasonable in her eyes. And
Oh, I know.
he didn't
Yeah.
stay with her, but it was like when he told me that, I
Whoa.
was like, you've got to be kidding
What
me,
if
dude."
she was
I
the one that
mean-
did the cheating? Worst case scenario.
Clearly, she wasn't going
Well,
to.
and it was funny. The lawyering that she did is she worked with a lot of people that didn't have much money, so she wasn't making much money as a lawyer herself because she was
Oh, so
one of
that's
those.
why she said it.
You know, she was
Yeah,
kind of
she's
like one of those
manipulative.
bleeding heart liberal lawyer types that was doing a lot of pro bono stuff, and so she's dating my friend who's worth tens of millions of dollars, and she's expecting him to thinks it's totally reasonable to say all this money that you made before you ever knew me. If you ever get caught cheating, I get all of
She
it.
already
You,
has the
you're
mindset.
basically on the street.
She already has a mindset that he's gonna do it anyways. That's
Yeah.
why she
Well,
said it.
clearly, she knew what type of person he was.
Yeah.
So she's like, well, you know,
Sounds kind of manipulative.
She's just trying to get that back.
You gotta choose your
she's
friends
trying to
better,
get that
Corey.
Birkin.
Huh?
You gotta choose your friends better. No, I'm
My
just kidding.
friend's awesome. He's one of my best friends.
But yeah, she probably just had that. Women are crazy.
It's an amusing, you know, as you get older, you
Women
know,
are
you and your
crazy.
friends accumulate funny stories like that you're like, really? Because if, you know, most people hear that, you're like, what? But to her, it was totally reasonable. And she got butthurt easily. I remember the first time I met her, and I don't know, they'd been dating several months. And I don't remember this moment, but I definitely know it's something that I would say and joke around with because it's just my personality. And when I met her, I looked at her, I was like, dude, I don't think she's ugly. It's like, what are you talking about? And we laughed, and she laughed at the time, but deep, you know, she thought I was serious. You know, I was like, I'm just kidding. But-
Was she decent?
I don't even remember. She was cute. She was cute.
Wow.
Wow.
She was cute. But once he told me that, I was like, yeah. I didn't feel bad.
Guess she wasn't pretty on the inside.
Obviously not.
Clearly not.
She got nothing. She's still broke as far as I know.
Did they even get married?
He dumped
No.
her.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
He ain't getting married. He's a smart man.
He clearly likes to cheat, so he wasn't signing that prenup.
He's not a cheater. He's never cheated on anybody.
Well, he wasn't going to sign that prenup.
I'm
So
not
he was
either.
Because it
Thinking
was an
about it.
absurd request.
Did you? I said I'm not either.
I wouldn't sign that
Just the
prenup.
fact that she had the gall to ask him to
Fucked
to
up
sign
prenup.
over his whole life savings,
that
everything
she
he's
wasn't even
accomplished.
there for.
Yeah, exactly. He'd known her a matter of months, and this was like to
She's
her a
some batshit
legitimate,
crazy.
reasonable
Like
request.
if you're like Bezos and your wife has been there the whole entire freaking time, then yeah, you take half. Half.
Shh.
Was
Huh.
yeah.
She's also wacky, but I mean, he's
We
not.
started
she
off-
belonged to the streets,
She started-
Stephanie.
He has some
He started off
unresolved
selling books.
issues. Clearly.
And now he sells luxury Amazon items.
That's true.
So he's moved up in the world.
Yeah,
Luxurious
Oscar de la
Amazon
Renta is on
items.
there.
There's
So.
luxurious Amazon items.